Hey, so it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I had every intention of doing more reviews and analysis, but something best intentions that just wound up not happening, and I'm gonna try to make good on all of those best intentions with my renewed sense of drive and duty. So I decided it would be really good to start with this. I've actually been really excited for Sonic Mania ever since I saw the first trailer for it. I was a little skeptic when I found out they were doing another Sonic game, especially two in the same year, but they're by two totally different teams. And really, just the more I've seen and heard and read about Sonic Mania, the more interested in it I am, and I am so excited to finally get to play it, and I am definitely excited to get all of the goodies out of this. So here, I've got the box. These are all the fun things inside of it. Welcome to the next level. That was like their kind of their slogan in the States way back then. Right up there with "We do what Nintendo don't," but that wouldn't exactly be appropriate anymore since this is on a Nintendo system. It's actually the one that I got because the Switch version is the only one that you can play portably. It didn't come out on the 3DS. Not sure how well that would have run, and it didn't come out on the PS Vita because, I mean, what does nowadays? So, right here, off the bat, I can see I didn't get one of the signed ones, but there were only 26 of those, so that's no surprise. So, inside of the box, we have another box. Box part. So, that's kind of the retail box. And this is the actual nice display box here. It's pretty much the same, but it doesn't have as many logos on it or all the same copyright and publishing information. It doesn't have like a SKU on it or anything. So this is probably what they intend people to store it on, like on their shelf or something. If you're the sort of loser that holds onto boxes, like I definitely do because I've got a whole bunch of them and I have a problem. I'm running out of space. So this is collector's edition right there. I love it. Actually, the black kind of grid print on here, it's probably hard to see. It looks like an old Sega Genesis cartridge box or something. That was sort of the look that they had. So yeah, this thing is really nice. This is like heavy cardstock. Okay, so I'm just gonna start opening it. It opens from the front. I've seen an unboxing video, so I know this already. I've seen the official one actually. So there's my code that you can't see. It's got all my info for redeeming it. It's got the Switch logo on there, so I know I got the right one. Because everything else in here is going to be pretty much the same. So, just clear plastic. Get rid of that. So initially, oh, that thing is. Initially, the idea was that the codes were going to come printed on these little metal cards. And apparently, for whatever reason, that was not feasible. You'd think that they would have worked some of that out before they put that in all the advertising. And well, anyway, instead of like redacting it and just changing what they were going to offer, they kept the metal card. So you have this little metal card with Sonic and Tails and Knuckles, and it's like you could take someone out with this. You could file this down and cut someone with this. Don't do that. We've got. Ooh, I don't want to break anything. We've got the cartridge. Sonic Mania. Oh, that's so cool. It looks really good. Let me, you know what? Let me go grab one of my Genesis games. Let's see how close these are. So that's Sonic 3. I think the sticker on my Sonic 1 is a little scuffed, or I would have grabbed that one. So they're pretty close. This is a really reasonable facsimile for a Genesis cartridge. I think the shape might be only just the slightest bit difference, and really they may have done that on purpose so that people don't try sticking this in their Genesis and screwing it up. And you can see the pin connectors stick out just a little bit because you can actually, you're supposed to be able to grab onto them, which everything in my heart as a gamer is telling me I shouldn't be doing this, but there's the little gold ring. So, okay, so I was kind of wondering, so this is just like really soft, cheapy, like packing plastic in here. In fact, it feels like it could come out, but I don't want to pull it out and not be able to get it back in there. That's a cute little ring. I'm probably going to leave it in there. It's kind of heavy. That's nice. It's nice when they don't skimp on the actual product like that. Oh, yeah, it just clicks back in place. I'm curious about the, oh, that's neat. That's neat. So the little maiden wherever thing on the back here is recessed just like it is on a real Genesis cartridge. That's cute. It's funny. So my actual Genesis cartridge, I don't know if you can see that. It's made in America. You probably can't see that. This one, that's even smaller. There's no way. This one's made in China, which isn't surprising. But it's funny that that Genesis cartridge was made in America. I want to read up on that now and see if there's a story behind that. Put that back in there. And now, so here's the cool thing. This is the thing everyone actually wants. This is the fun toy. Look at that. This thing is huge. This is basically a one-for-one Genesis here. And it's not an exact replica because, you know, for one, it's got all these logos on it and stuff that a real one wouldn't have, and no slot. But what they were saying was it was meant to be kind of a mashup of the several different versions of the Genesis, so that no matter which one you had when you were a kid, you'd go, oh, this kind of looks like what I had. So it's got the off and on switch there. There's no batteries in it yet. It's got the reset port. It's got the controller ports. There's nothing, you can't, it's flush. Well, actually, no, you can kind of feel where it's recessed for the bumps there, but you can't put anything in. And then it's got the volume switch. So the volume switch doesn't do anything, but they felt like people would want to play with it, so they added that on there. I think that's super cute. Sonic looks really good. It's one thing that bugs me when there's what should be a really nice statue, but the proportions are just off. This Sonic looks really, really good. It looks like Sonic should look. Okay, so this video won't be complete unless I do the thing. It's like half the reason I wanted to get this. All right, it's got a battery in it. No reason for anyone to watch me do that badly. So, moment of truth. This is so cool. All I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run out of batteries really quickly because that's awesome. God, this is so cool. Yeah, it's got the speaker right over there, so it was like right in my ear. Alright, well, here it is. All the cool stuff. I've been waiting for this game for really only a few months since it was announced, but I've been waiting for a new good Sonic game for so much longer than that. So I'm really looking forward to playing it and getting to experience a great classic Sonic game anew, and I will definitely put something together and talk about how I feel about this as soon as I can. So, if you're out there and you've got it to play or you're waiting to play it, I really hope that you enjoy it, and let me know what you think.